Hi. Have you ever had that feeling of seeing this pattern play again and again and again? And that no matter what you do, no matter who the person is you're in a relationship with, no matter which workplace, no matter what job, no matter what you do in terms of strategies or actions or, yeah, everything. It's like no matter what you do, this same pattern keeps playing again and again and again. Maybe it keeps mirroring back not enoughness. It keeps mirroring back you don't deserve. It keeps mirroring back you're not good enough, you're not perfect enough, or equally might mirror back you have to be more perfect, you have to try harder, you're not doing enough. Whatever the pattern is, they get really annoying. In my experience, we reach a point where we're like, ah, I am so done with this. I have tried so many ways to tackle this repeating pattern. Why is it not shifting? So I had this experience towards the end of 2023 when I joined a group, a business group, business mastermind, which was focused on both energy and strategy. So both the energetics of how we're showing up in any moment and the strategy, which was really the actions, the doing. Like, what are you going to do in the material world, in the 3D realm, to do stuff? What are you going to do on social media? What are you going to do on emails? What are you going to do in conversation with people? What are you going to do in terms of putting on free classes or creating programs or all that stuff? So it was both aspects. And that coach was super clear that 80% of our success comes from our energetics. 80% comes from the energy at the base from which creation then happens, from which doing then happens. But doing is still important. There is still value to what we do in this world. It's still a useful part of the process. But the vast majority of the leverage is at the level of energy. So not even at the level of thoughts, feelings, the body. It's like prior to all of that, the energy from which we are doing all things and being all things. And what it showed me by being in that mastermind group was that there was still more for me to do energetically. The strategy stuff was great, and it wasn't everything. I could still feel there was this underlying, I don't deserve, I don't get to have what other people have. I'm afraid, in fact, of having what other people have. And so it showed me that there was still misalignment in my system. There was still patterns playing out that were limiting my experience. Now, you'll have your own version of this. Maybe take a moment right now and call to mind what your version of repeating pattern is. What is it that you see over and over again? Is it that nobody will ever love me enough? I never get included. I never get somebody who cares deeply about me. I never get the money. Excuse me. I never get the success. I never get the achievement, the promotion. I always end up with the boss who's a nightmare. Whatever your version is, just take a moment to recognize what that is. And consider all the ways you've already tried to resolve that, to create an experience of alignment, energetic alignment, rather than alignment with that misunderstanding, alignment with that confusion, alignment with that story or idea. And notice how, being in alignment with that story and idea, notice all the ways it's played out, all the ways it's kept creating the same upset, the same issue, the same frustration, the same, to the point of I give up. And in fact, that I give up can be a fascinating moment, because that in itself sometimes gets called surrender, when we let go of all the ideas and then whatever it was we wanted sometimes appears because we've let go of all attachment to it. But you might have seen that's happened, and you've had a temporary opening, and then it's closed again. It's like then you've gone back into the same pattern again. It's like this, it sucks us back in to the stasis, to the what's normal, but what is entirely not natural. It's not the truth of who you are. It's not your natural state of being. It's not your natural expression as this person. It's your normal because it's how you've been conditioned and what you've been conditioned to believe. Excuse me, but it's not your natural. So, yeah, so if you're resonating with that, and if you've already tried a bunch of stuff, you may already be in or curious about energy and how we can work at that energetic level, how we can actually resolve and clear things energetically rather than in the realm of thoughts or feelings or emotions or the body. There's this level of experience we can work at that's prior to all of that, that's more fundamental than all of that. And that's something I am doing a lot more of these days. In fact, right now, I'm in the process of training in a new modality, which is having such a profound impact on my energetic clearing process. Like, incredible. It's so simple, it's so easy. It gets right to the heart of what's going on, and it clears it from your field. And I'm so excited to be fully trained in it and able to bring it to more people and share it with more people so that more of us can be revealed, so that more of us can be in that natural aligned expression of the truth of who we are here to be, rather than in alignment with these conditioned ideas of how we think we have to be, rather than in conditioned ideas of limitation and lack and not enough and not deserving and not wanted and not lovable and not acceptable and all that stuff that we've collected from mostly from childhood. So I'm super, super excited about this new modality. And it's a few months away before I can actually bring that to any clients. I don't know how many months exactly, but it's going to be a number of months. And so me being me, it's like, well, I don't want to just sit and wait for that. I don't want to just sit and twiddle my thumbs and keep doing what I've been doing. So I already have the capacity to do energy work in a different way to the way I'm learning, obviously, because I'm doing it already. I use energy transmissions and can do clearings at the energetic level to support people with this process in a different way to the way that I'm training in, but still a way that has an impact. And so in this interim period, and perhaps beyond as well, I don't know, but certainly in this interim period for the next few months, I'm going to be bringing a pause there because I was thinking few months. I literally don't know how many months. I'm going to be bringing into the Wildford community programs, journeys of clearings and transmissions, which will be 8 weeks in total, 6 weeks of which is receiving daily clearings with a weekly transmission at the end. Then week 2, daily clearings and a weekly transmission at the end for 6 weeks on a particular topic, on a particular aspect of the kind of universal patterns that play out, like not enough, like uncertainty, like confusion, like doubt. And there was another one I wanted to mention. Let me get my piece of paper. Oh yeah, judging and comparison, jealousy, all that stuff. And a whole bunch of stuff around got to get it right, got to be perfect, don't fail. So we're going to be clearing and doing transmissions on all of these kind of universal patterns that we are all subject to because we have the same fundamental makeup. We have the same, we're working off the same platform, like the same operating system. So really, these are not personal, they are universal. And they're still not authentically us. They're still not naturally who we are. They're still not us in our natural alignment. So we're going to be moving on these 8-week journeys, 6 weeks of clearings and transmissions, and then 2 weeks of integration and checking in with where we go next for the next 8-week journey. So tomorrow, 17th of May, we're having a call in the community where I'm going to be sharing this context in more detail. I'm going to be talking about the possibilities of what we could begin with clearing and doing transmissions on, but to get feedback and see if that feels like the most present and highest priority for the people who want in. And going to be talking about my role in this, the work I'll be doing for you, and your role as the recipient of it, what you will be doing to be clear on what's important for you with it, and to be using it as a way to keep checking in with yourself during the period of that particular 8-week journey. So I'm super excited about it because it means that in the waiting, which kind of makes me smile because I did just do a post about waiting, I'll link it below. While I'm in training, let's use that word, while I'm in training and ahead of being able to use my new modality, I am super excited to be able to be bringing these energetic journeys to the Wild Fig community. All members get access, so there's no like you have to be on this level to get access to this. Everybody gets access because if you want it, you have to want it, you have to be committed to it. This isn't like a float in and out of it. If you want in, you are in on any level of membership. I'm so up for removing financial barriers to people accessing what is actually going to make a difference in their life, and therefore potentially enable them to earn more if that's what's for them. Whatever happens, it's like, I want to see people free. I want to see us free of these repeating patterns. I want to see us free of these conditioned ideas that keep us in limitation and lack. I don't mind what you do after that. I don't mind how your life shows up. I don't mind what you're doing or not doing. I don't mind if you're earning loads of money or just enough to get by. It does not matter what comes afterwards. And not to you either, really, truly. Because what you really, truly want is that feeling of peace and contentment and okayness and lightness and enjoyment and integrity and all of that. Then you'll do anything because that's all you really ever wanting. That's all you're ever really seeking for. And hence why I'm removing that financial barrier so that you can join on. In fact, if you were to join brand new, you get half price for your first month. The entry level is £22 a month. So you can join for £11 for your first month, £22 for the second month of the 8-week journey. So you're getting an incredible 8-week journey of clearings and transmissions for £33. Look, unbelievable. Plus the fact you're in a community with a whole bunch of other stuff in there as well. Obviously, the higher the level you go, the more you're getting from within the community. You still get access to clearings and transmissions. And yeah, win-win, like so much value. Also, if you just wanted to pay me more, go on a higher level to get the clearings and transmissions. Like if you're like, oh my God, these are amazing, let me pay you more money. Cool, go on a higher level, pay me more money. So you've got all the options available in terms of how you want to engage with this or what level of investment you want to engage with this. Really removing the barriers to you accessing this. As I say, I have always cared about clearing us from these limitations. It was there way back when I was doing psychology-based coaching, and it's still here now. It's like it's always been my primary motivation behind all of my own seeking and all of what I've ever brought to clients. So if you're interested in this, if you're interested in getting to this energetic level, please reach out, get in touch. If you want to have a conversation, let's have a conversation. I'll put my call link in here too in the comments. If you just want to message me and ask me some questions, please do that. I'll include the email address to send that to as well. And know that we start on the 27th of May with the first program, the first 8-week journey. So you don't have to be in for the call tomorrow. If it was me, I would like that. I would like to be in from the beginning to kind of be part of that process. But you don't have to be. The recording will still be there to watch, so you still get all that context. So you have until the 27th of May to join us in this journey, to join us in this process, so that you can be part of it too, so that you can also be moving in the direction of a clearer, lighter experience of life, cleared of these energetic patterns that continue to keep you in limitation and in cycling round and round and round the same old thing again and again and again, no matter what you do, because it's at a much deeper level than anything we can access from the conscious mind. So if this sounds like it's for you, as I say, please do get in touch. If there's someone you know who you think would really value this, please do share this video with them. And yeah, please ask your questions. I will obviously also include the link below to get into the community. 4 levels of membership available for you, so check those out, see which feels good and right and aligned for you. And I would love to welcome you in. So much love. I shall see you again soon, and take good care.